Hello everyone and welcome back, and welcome to a spin-off, shall we say, of Breakfast at Freddy's. For those of you who don't know, back in 2021 I bought my lovely flat and did a full renovation series on YouTube, basically painting it pink from top to bottom, and it was so much fun. Honestly guys, those were the days. What a time to be alive back in 2021, painting this flat with nothing else to do because we were in lockdown. It was incredible and you guys loved the series so much. And you may remember that I had one bathroom that I did absolutely nothing to basically save it for a future project, and that time is now. I've kind of been putting it off, and my dad has basically said to me that if I don't do it this month, he will not help me. And guys, we're actually starting today, so I hope you enjoy this vlog. So this is the bathroom as it is, in case you needed a reminder. We just cleared out all of the stuff that I was hoarding in here, and lots of people think it's very nice. But for me, I absolutely hate it. I don't like grey, it's really cold, it's just so boring. But anyway, here is the before of the bathroom. So my dad is coming over this afternoon to basically chisel off the white metro tiles, and even that's like making me a tiny bit anxious because I do not even hate the white metro tiles on the wall, and I feel like if I was starting from total scratch, like a completely blank canvas, there's a chance that I would have actually used white metro tiles, but I think it's because they've been in there for so long and I've just come to associate them with this bathroom that I absolutely hate, that I just need them to go. Like, I need something new, something fresh. So I've got some really lovely new tiles, which you'll see, which took me so long to find, which is another reason why this project was so delayed, is because I just couldn't find any tiles that I liked, and I still cannot find anything for the floor that I like nothing whatsoever, which is a problem. So I've pretty much spent the entire morning clearing out this bathroom because I've essentially been using it as a storage cupboard for 2.5 years, which is going to be really hard to give up because anyone who lives in a flat knows any extra space or storage you can squeeze out of your flat is so needed. So it's going to be really hard to sacrifice that, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. So guys, it is a few days later, all the tiles are off, and we are ready to progress. Everything has arrived, all of the tiles, all of the fittings. Oh Cindy, is it exciting in here? You're never usually allowed in here, are you? It's the forbidden room. It's the tallest tower of the West Wing. My job for today, well, my dad's job, and I will be assisting, is we're going to be adding in some coving into the ceiling. This is something I did in my kitchen. It really just, I think, softens the room, kind of softens the edges, gives it more of like a period, feminine, luxurious feel. It's a really small detail, but I think it makes a really big difference to a room, so I'm excited to get that in here because I think one of my problems with this room is it's just so sharp, it's so angular, it's very modern in a period flat. Cindy, are you helping? Are you helping? No, do not go on. Oh my god, do not go under there. Oh god, she's gonna disappear forever. So here's the stuff we are using. It's from Aurak Decor, which, if you guys remember from Breakfast at Freddy's, everything in this flat, all of the paneling we did, in my bedroom, in the lounge, even like the dado rail in here was all from Aurak. So yeah, this is the one that I've chosen. It's quite simple. I didn't want to do anything like too over the top because it is a small bathroom. I didn't want to like overwhelm the space, if that makes sense. But this is really pretty. It's just going to add a really lovely little decorative period touch back into the room. I am just checking in with a little progress report. Also guys, I promise my hair is not greasy. It has oil in. Anyway, over the next week and a bit, or like 10 days, we have the tradespeople coming in and out. So the tiler, the plumber, and that's it. But they are doing the boring stuff. Actually, it's not that boring, it's tiles, which will be really fun. And then the plumber is putting all the bathroom fixtures in. So we're going from silver to gold. out, which I'm so excited about finally. And then once they are done, we can get stuck in with the girly things. So today is the grout day and I've gone for a bit of a wild card and ordered this champagne gold glitter grout additive. So we're gonna add this to the grout, white grout, and I'm a bit nervous because I don't actually have any idea what it's gonna look like, but it's only the small bathroom, like it's not a big deal to me. And I just feel like it could look really, really fun.
I think it's enough. You don't want to be too much.
Yeah. Cindy, are you watching? Are you helping? Is it to your satisfaction, Cindy? So here are the tiles all done, all of the grout is filled in, and I'm just obsessed. I think it looks so beautiful, so feminine and pretty. I love the pink tile border. I really think it's just made a nice feature of the mirror, whereas before it just felt very sharp and raw and kind of unfinished. And the glitter grout actually turned out pretty nice. Like, it's not what I was expecting, and I'm kind of relieved because I felt like it was a big risk and it could have looked really stupid, but instead of looking like gold glitter grout, it kind of just like every so often you'll catch like a little sparkle in the grout. Like, it's very, very subtle. If anything, you can't really tell, which is good because I was worried that it would just look really, really bad. It was a big risk. So I'm happy with this. You see there's like a little sparkle there, and when you catch the light in certain angles, it looks really pretty. My dad also just filled in all of the gaps in the mouldings that we put in the corners, so that looks really seamless now and lovely and ready to paint. I do just think this is such an essential feature if you have kind of like a converted room like this. It's a bit more modern, a bit more boxy, and this really just adds a little bit of character and like period style back into the room. I also can't remember if I told you guys that my dad had taken off the bath panel to basically spray it white. I really, really wanted it pink, but unfortunately if you're buying spray paint, they almost always only do one shade of pink, so you really don't have a lot of freedom with the colour, and we felt like it really needed to be sprayed just to get like a really nice clean finish so there were no paint strokes. So we decided that white would just be just easier, safer, and then I can really have fun with like pink on the walls and the paneling instead. So as you can see, we've got paint samples on the wall. These were all just samples that I already had from last time, and to be honest I don't really like any of them. This one's actually really nice. I do like this one. That's actually this. But yeah, I think I need to keep looking. And to be honest, I still don't really know what I'm going to do with the floor. Currently it's got these like kind of wood effect tiles that are actually really nice. Like, they're very realistic. We thought it was real wood for ages actually, until we took the bath panel off and realized that it wasn't. But they're just not really right for the vibe that I want. It's just like a little bit rustic. It's a bit cottagey. That's not my thing. So we're thinking about what to do. I just can't find any tiles that I like. So watch this space. But for now, we've just cleared out all of the space because we have the plumber coming in a couple of days. This is all a very nice tight schedule to put all of my fittings in.
Done.
Oh my gosh, the tap! Oh, and the waist as well. Pretty! JJ, look.
Oh, looks amazing.
Free and easy, forget the blues, I'll sing the news, 'cause darling, I'm in love with you.
Okay guys, time for an official update. The tradespeople have been in and out, the plumber, the tiler, they both actually have to come back just to completely finish everything off, but it's going to be like very much finishing touches. So now I can finally get stuck in, and of course that means painting. So you guys know me, I'm the most indecisive person in the world, and I still, like, I've decided that I'm painting today no matter what. but I'm still so undecided on colours. I mean, obviously pink, but apparently having 30 different samples of different shades of pink is not enough for me, but I've literally exhausted every single option, and short of mixing my own paint colour, which I've done in the past, and it's just a really stressful road to go down. I think I just have to make a decision, go with it, and hopefully I'll be happy with it, and if not, I just have to redo it. So this is what the bathroom is looking like now. So we've got all the gorgeous tiles on the wall, we've got the fittings, the new beautiful Burlington sink, which I'm so happy about, and of course the swan tap, which is just heaven. My plumber was apparently like actually laughing his head off when he saw this, which is quite offensive if you ask me. My dad, bless his actual heart, took the grey bath panels off, so instead of getting new ones, he spray painted them white for me, which looks so much nicer, like the transformation that this bath panel has made. And as you can see, he also made me a little door, which, oh my god, Cinderella is literally obsessed with. Whenever she hears it, she just has to go in, which I know the door kind of ruins like the aesthetic of the bath panel, but to be honest, like anyone who lives in a flat will know any type of extra storage that you can squeeze out of your flat is so valuable. So this is going to be amazing. Excuse me, I need to show everyone, don't you dare disappear inside there. So at the moment it's cat litter, cat food and toilet roll. I think I can squeeze some cleaning products in there as well. I need to get the new toilet seat because the previous one was black. So fun little fact about the toilet, I didn't want to replace it because it's actually a really beautiful toilet, but the kind of like back flush pipe was obviously chrome, which I don't like. So I actually just managed to order the brass flush pipe to replace the chrome one, which has completely transformed the look of the toilet. I did also get a new handle, but the plumber said that it didn't actually fit the system, so he's gonna get one for me. And then, yeah, the toilet seat was black, so I'm just gonna replace that with a nice white wood one. This is the tile that is on the wall, so whichever paint I use, I kind of want to match-ish to this tile. And as you can see, I mean, it's like, depending on which one you hold it next to, it's like the tile adapts to that colour. I feel like it's maybe closer to this colour, but I think I prefer this colour, and I feel like it definitely still works. You know, breakfast at Freddy's is back when the painting outfit comes out. Oh my gosh, this is such a throwback. This has been in storage. Haven't put this on in a while, like what, 2.5 years? Good times, guys, good times. Oh gosh, opening a tin of paint when you've done a colour match is so nerve-wracking. Ooh, it's pink! I think it's okay. It looks quite peachy, but I think it's right. I think it's right. One thing I've never done is decorate with a cat, and wherever I am, she is. Like, whatever I'm doing, she has to be like watching, involved. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. We may have like a pink tinted cat and cat hairs stuck in the paint in the wall, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna start cutting in. I'm scared. I just get scared. I do. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I have to redo it, but ugh, I'm just scared. Wish me luck. Well, it's on the wall. I mean, if you can see, it looks really pretty, but there's no real knowing until it's all over the walls. So, no going back now.
We'll sail away. Wonderful, wonderful life. So free and easy, wet and breezy. All that you have got to do is love me for a while.
So my mum is here in her painting gear. Let's see the back of your top.
JC Superstar, that's me.
That's you. Okay, that doesn't look too dark. I was nervous about this colour, don't sigh.
There's nothing like pink, is there?
No.
It's so lovely.
When in doubt, think pink.
Absolutely. I'm going to do my kitchen pink.
Your kitchen is pink.
No, but I'm going to do it all pink.
Well, you know how I painted my kitchen green because I was like,
yeah,
I need to have one room that's not pink.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
I know.
Big regret.
Why have any other colour when you can have pink?
Why use a hairbrush?
Say again.
What's the use? What a waste of time. You can. Why have a hairbrush when you can have a rat's nest? Well, she knew you were being vlogged. You could have showed up a bit more presentable, couldn't you?
Don't lift my t-shirt up and get my rolls of fat in.
I won't put your rolls of fat on screen, obviously, will I? I'll edit them out.
Rainy day, go away. Come back when I'm old and gray. Love arrives up with the tide. Jump right in and take the ride.
I think my mum is tricking me.
Tricking you, why?
Because I said that I only wanted to do one wall because I wasn't sure on the pink.
I'm just
And she just did a second coat on it, but she was like, I poured too much paint in the tray. We may as well just do this wall.
Is this toilet fixed to the wall?
No.
All that you have got to do is love me for a while.
So friends, it is the next morning. Don't mind that, that's just the thing to open the skylight. So we had the window open last night so the paint could dry. And do you know what, guys? It's weird. It's coming up, I feel like, a little bit more muted on camera. So I'm trying to be quite quiet because JJ got back from New York this morning at 6 AM. So he's sleeping. I was gonna get him to help me today, but I feel a bit bad. So yeah, the pink is looking quite nice on camera, but like in real life, I am just feeling like it's a bit too pink. I kind of want it more of like a whitey pink, like a white with a hint of pink, because I think it will contrast really nicely with the pink on the walls. Here it is from this angle, and do you see what I mean? I just feel like we're going super girly, obviously, but does having that wall too pink just put this into like a little girl's room territory, which I'm sure you all think that my flat is like a little girl's flat anyway, which I'm kind of fine with, but I just feel like it would look a bit more elegant and classy if it was just a lighter shade. So I don't know if you guys can see here, but I've just painted a little patch of a colour I kind of just mixed myself. I can't believe I'm getting into paint mixing territory again, bad times, but I just mixed this colour on the wall with like half this, half white, so I get the same like tone of pink, but it's just a lot lighter. On a positive note though, I think I do like the stripes. I just think it's really fun, really different when they're done properly as well. Obviously it's looking quite patchy and streaky right now on the first coat, and the good thing about it is if I do get a little bit sick of it, it's such an easy fix to just paint all of the paneling, but like why not give it a go for a while, you know? Painting round 2. And I've had 2.5 hours sleep, so that's why I look like this. And she's not happy with me because I don't like the colour. Yes. What can I say? It's an easy fix, why not fix it?
Because you won't like that one either.
Oh, I will. Okay guys, the bathroom is basically finished, so not long until the final reveal, but the thing that it's really missing is accessories. So I did a little HomeSense run. I got this really cute bath mat that I'm currently just washing before I put it out. I got this really nice toilet brush from HomeSense. I got some cute hand soap from And Other Stories. This is the Pearled Cocoa scent. I absolutely love it. I also got this shower squidgy thing from HomeSense. That's all quite boring. I also got these floating shelves from Amazon. They're kind of boring, but it was really hard for me to find a floating shelf this narrow because the space that I've got to put this shelf is very, very small. So I was kind of limited in what I could get, but I'm quite happy with these because I like the, you know, like the beveled edge. Like it's simple, but you know, it works, it's fine. And it did come with 2. So I'm thinking like we're gonna put the first one up and then just see if there's anywhere the second one can go. And then the most exciting item that I've bought is this absolutely gorgeous swan toilet roll holder from Anthropologie, which I'm very excited about. They did have quite a few things in this range, but I just kind of didn't want to like over clutter the room with swans because it's only small. Guys, I cannot believe that I am finally saying this, but the bathroom is finished, thank goodness. Like, I honestly never thought this day would come. I'm so happy that my dad pressured me and pushed me into just pushing this along, because the indecisiveness was totally killing me, and I'm just so happy that I was forced to just make a snap decision. And I feel like this is the most beautiful room in the flat. Like, I'm so pleased with it. It's made me want to redecorate everywhere because I love this room so much, and I think you guys are going to die. Okay guys, are you ready? Say hello to the powder room, or as I fondly call it, the boys' bathroom. Cindy, no, you can't go in there. So where do we even begin, guys? I'm not even sure. I guess let's start with the first thing we did, which was the tiles. So I'll link these for you guys. I cannot even remember anymore off the top of my head where they came from, but I decided on these kind of like cool patterned ones. I just kind of wanted to give it like a fun, feminine vibe. I feel like tiles are just so unfeminine. They're so sharp and pointy and cold. And then we did, of course, the pink tile border around the mirror, because I was so lucky that this mirror was just here when I moved in, because it's massive and I really wanted to keep it. It makes this teeny tiny room literally feel twice the size, but the edges just looked so sharp, and it just wasn't pretty. And so I was like, maybe if we can frame it somehow, then it will look pretty, and it does. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Then of course we have the painted stripes on the paneling, which I'm really happy with. I just think it looks so fun. Like, this is just a teeny tiny guest bathroom. Like, you can afford to just have a little bit of fun with a room like this. It's not that deep, it's not that serious, and I just love it so much. I was nervous about it, but I'm just really happy I did it. Okay, moving on to the bathroom fittings and fixtures. So I spent ages looking for this shower door because I just think shower doors are so ugly, but I found this one, which is a bit better because it obviously has the gold fitting and this really nice curved edge, which again just like softens it, makes it more feminine and pretty. And yeah, look at this gorgeous shower. So actually I'll start with the bath tap first, because I was super lucky that my dad actually had this in his shed just chilling. Like, that's the kind of guy my dad is. He just has like a beautiful brass bath tap sitting in the shed for no reason, and it's really beautiful, the most gorgeous like champagne gold. And I had to buy the like bath waist and plug to match, which the plumber put in, and it looks fabulous. And then the shower I did buy, and it is really nice. If anyone has ever done one of these renovations themselves, they'll know that brass bathroom wear is incredibly expensive if you go for something like Burlington. And I kind of just didn't want to spend that much money in here because this was only really my like side project, little bathroom. Like, I wasn't taking it that seriously. So I got this one. This was like one of the most affordable ones I could find that still kind of came from like a reputable company, and not somewhere from, you know, overseas that I might not be able to return. And it's really good quality. It's really nice. I'd say it's just like not as pretty and like traditional. Like, if you can compare that to this, you'll kind of see the difference, but it's only really if you're inspecting it closely that you would notice. And it still has the really nice traditional like rose shaped shower head, and I really like how the pipe is external. You can get the shower with an internal pipe that your plumber can put in, but I think that kind of gives it a more modern look, and this looks a lot nicer. So yeah, really happy with how the bath turned out. The panels look so pretty. Again, another great DIY that saved me so much money, thanks to my dad. And obviously he made me the little built-in cupboard to put like cleaning products and spare toilet rolls and stuff like that in. So by now you obviously will have noticed that no, I didn't do anything to the floor, which is crazy because throughout this whole reno I was insistent that I did not like this floor and I didn't know what to do with it. I couldn't find any tiles that I liked. I thought about painting it like white or pale pink just to tie in with the rest of the room, but like once everything else was done and everything else was so bright and so gorgeous, I just like said to my dad, this is crazy, you're gonna think I've gone mad. And he was like, you like the floor, don't you? And I was like, yeah. It just looks really expensive and luxurious, and it's a really nice contrast to the rest of the room, and especially with this beautiful white bath mat that I found at HomeSense, of course. Yeah, I just kind of fell in love with the floor, which I did not expect to happen. Moving on to La Toilette, I was again really lucky that the previous owners left me with this lovely traditional looking toilet, but there were just some adjustments that we needed to make. So we added the gold handle, also this really beautiful gold flush pipe, I think that's what it's called, at the back. I really loved how it was exposed, but it was silver, so it was totally killing the vibe. And then it also had, did you see this? I'm honestly losing memory of this vlog, but it had a black toilet seat. So I literally just went and bought a white wooden one from Homebase, I think. Really not expensive at all. And it has totally just made that toilet look like an absolute dream, like a 10 out of 10 toilet. I'm also really happy with how these little shelves turned out from Amazon. As you can see, this is what I was talking about when I said that the space was really small and I was struggling to find a shelf that would fit in this tiny space. So beggars really couldn't be choosers with these shelves basically, but I actually really like how they look and they are the perfect size. Another slight struggle again was finding a cabinet that would fit in this small space. I wanted something on the wall. I could have just done pictures, but again, I wanted to at least get a little bit of storage out of the space. So this is actually JJ's cupboard. Believe it or not, that cupboard is full of all boy toiletries. Again, this came from Amazon. I will link it. It's really pretty. It has kind of like matching edges to the shelves. Obviously it's nothing like really special. I would have preferred to find something antique or vintage, and I will definitely still be keeping my eye out, but I wanted to finish the bathroom fully and this wasn't too expensive, and yeah, I think it's really nice. Although I did of course have to change the handle because like everything that you buy, everything always comes in silver, so I did just have to buy a cute little gold handle and switch that round. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that looks all together. Okay, so now I have to talk about the pictures because I feel like they're the elephant in the room that you can see in every shot that I didn't tell you guys about, because I just wanted to see how it looked first before I committed to it. So yeah, I just had this really fun idea of having these like really glamorous vintage newspaper covers in black and white on the walls and putting them in these gold frames, which I got from Desenio. I got the prints themselves from Etsy, and I think they all came from the same seller, so I'll link their shop, and they were so accommodating with letting me change like the text and the pictures to really like customize it to what I wanted. And I just basically took these PDFs or whatever to my local printer, got them printed up in the size of the frames I wanted, and stuck them up. So I'm absolutely thrilled with these. I'll give you a little close-up. We've got this one, which I think is my favorite because I just love this picture. I take bubble baths every day now, so it kind of reminds me of myself. But breaking news, better late than ugly. And then I've also got over here, the woman times, money doesn't buy happiness, but I'd rather be crying with perfect skin. And this very glamorous lady here. And then behind this door, I have this one, which is really fun. The New York Times new clinical trial, having a resting bitch face prevents wrinkles. So there's also this radiator, which I haven't pointed out, and I cannot remember if I showed you guys the radiator that was here before, but it was basically like a really ugly silver, like long kind of heated towel radiator, you know, one where you hang your towels on. And I considered getting another one like in brass, but they were so expensive. I'm talking like £1,000. Oh, the heating just came on, how nice. But yeah, I just felt like they were too expensive for, you know, like not my main bathroom. So I got this really cute little like Victorian style, bought some gold or brass radiator caps. And yeah, to be honest, we have this door propped open all of the time, so you never even really see it, but it's there, which is cute. And then also I should point out the towels on the back of the door. I got just some gold towel hooks, and then got these beautiful towels from HomeSense that I picked up honestly like years ago, and I've been keeping them in my cupboard. Like, they didn't really go in my ensuite, but how perfectly do they go in this room with the stripes. And I swear to God, the pink is the exact same pink, which you know is very difficult to achieve. And then the final thing to talk about, which I dare say is the pièce de résistance, is the sink. So this was definitely the biggest splurge of the whole renovation. I feel like a lot of the stuff I really kind of DIY'd and made the best of what I had, but this was something that was kind of a non-negotiable for me. I really wanted like a beautiful sink. I think it makes such a difference, and I couldn't be happier with this one. I actually got the idea because the sink that was in here before was this style, but it was not Burlington, and it was obviously silver, it was chrome. So this was expensive. Burlington is expensive, but whenever you get like gold brass, it makes the price like double, and it's just one of those things, and this was my treat to myself, I guess, and I just think it's perfect. And then, if the sink wasn't wonderful enough, we of course have the beautiful swan tap, which I know that you have seen in the vlog already, but let's just give it another moment because it is so fabulous. It's just such a statement piece, like it's a talking piece, and people come into the bathroom, they're like, oh my god, the tap, and I'm like, oh my god, I know. I can't remember if I mentioned this, stop dribbling, earlier in the vlog, but this was literally one of the very first things I ever bought for my flat 4 years ago, and I had it in storage for years waiting to redo this bathroom. So I'm so happy that she's finally taken her place on the stage that is the Burlington sink. And then the last accessory, which I literally picked up the day before yesterday, is this gorgeous little soap dispenser with pink bows on. I got this from Primark. I rarely go into Primark, but I have been going so often recently because I've just been seeing so many TikToks of people putting the homewares on, and they are just stunning, like honestly really beautiful. So I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. But all of these ones have silver pumps, so I guess it kind of just depends on how badly you want it. I mean, they're only £4.50. They have another style in like green that have gold pumps, so I basically just bought both, switched the pumps, and donated the other one. You could always give it as a gift. So guys, I think that's it. I'm absolutely dying to hear what you all think of the bathroom. I know there's going to be people that think this is immature and silly and like a little girl's room, and to those people I would say, I agree, but that's what I like. Last look, but guys, I think we nailed it. For me, it's a 10 out of 10. So guys, that is the end of the vlog, end of the Breakfast at Freddy's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's really inspired me to do some other rooms in the flat, so please do let me know if that's something that you would like me to vlog and make more videos. I was just about to say it's been really nice to see you, but like, I can't actually see you, so I hope it's been nice to see me. And guys, leave me comments encouraging me to vlog, because we all know I really need the encouragement. I hope you're all having a wonderful start to the year, and if not, remember, the new year doesn't really realistically begin until spring. But for now, lots of love, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!